Hello girls, it's Monday and my hair is wet, so I'm gonna go dry it while this intro is playing. So instead of a question this week, I'm proposing a challenge. And my challenge for this week is to do your entire video in an accent that you don't already have. I've chosen to do an English accent because obviously I really like England, and because that's the only accent I know how to do. I tried Scottish accents, but I just end up sounding like a pirate. I don't really know why. I don't think Scottish people sound like pirates. That's just what ends up happening. Also, I have a cold, so I probably sound really weird. And it's sad, obviously, because I have a cold, but also because I went home this weekend and I bought these. And now I can't even eat them. It's okay though, because I have these. They're Puffs Kleenex with Vicks, and they're amazing, and they help me, and they smell really good, but they make your entire room smell like a cold. I actually remembered when I was buying these earlier that I had a cold the exact same time this year than I did last year. I was carrying these around with me last year, and everyone kept asking me why I had a box of Kleenex, and it was over Valentine's Day. So finally, I just told Kelsey Handler that it was because of Singles Awareness Day. Okay, questions. Sammy, favourite book other than Harry Potter? Paper Towns. Paper Towns. I really like Paper Towns. I know I've had this conversation with the rest of you girls, but Jessie, you really, really have to, absolutely have to read this book because it's amazing and you will love it. I love it. Also, this book, it's called You Don't Know Me by David Class, and I really like it. Keeling asked what subject we would teach if we taught at Hogwarts. Caretaker. No, I'm just kidding. Care of Magical Creatures. Or herbology or something out on the grounds. I like that. Jessie, you hit the nail on the head last week. You basically said everything I wanted to say. Whenever someone says that they don't like Harry Potter, I nod calmly and I ask them why. Now, although I might be calm on the outside, on the inside something very different's going along. And I really want to mentally punch them in the face. That's what's going on up here. I've gotten some incredibly annoying responses to this why question, and one time in particular, it was a couple weeks ago actually, and I was sitting in the sub eating Chick-fil-A, and there were these group of girls within earshot, and one of them mentioned Harry Potter, and the other one said, "Oh, I hate Harry Potter, it's so stupid," and the other girl was like, "Why? Have you read the books?" And the girl, of course, replied, "No, I've watched the movies and I really don't like them." I was just so upset. I wanted to pull a Nedge's Urban Sports and throw my Chick-fil-A at her, but I didn't. I held back, of course. I hate when people say that they hate Harry Potter just by watching the movies. They have no idea. Jessie, another thing you were just spot on about was the Twilight thing, and there are just so many things I could say, but I'm not going to because I really don't want to lose all of our subscribers just yet. So maybe we'll get that another time, the Twilight subject another time. My sister, actually, my eldest sister, she's about 32, and she stayed in my room during Hurricane Ike, and the electricity went out and she was bored, and so she picked up the Twilight book and she read it and she loved it and she loved Edward, and I was really upset. And then she read all of them, and even the epic fail that was Breaking Dawn didn't turn her away from it. Same sister that went out when Harry Potter first started getting popular and bought me the first Harry Potter book. She had never read them, but she had heard that they were popular, and so she brought it for me to read. So during Thanksgiving, when we were all together, I asked her why she liked Twilight so much. She asked me why I hate Twilight so much, and I told her. And unlike people who claim to not like Harry Potter, I actually had a good reason. I had several good reasons, in fact. And I made a list that was about a page and a half long of all the reasons I hated Twilight. Then she read it and she laughed and she even agreed with some of it, but she still likes the books. After telling her that she needed a dose of good literature for a change, I wrote her a 4-page letter of why she should read Harry Potter, and then I gave that as well as a brand new copy of Sorcerer's Stone for Christmas. And now she's started to read them. I don't really know what she thinks just yet. Her best friend Nelda said that she had started reading it, and I think she wants to like get me or something. Like she thinks that Twilight is better than Harry Potter, and now she has her proof. I'm ready. Not only do I have a good bit of experience, not only with defending the series, but also with reading and absorbing all the information, but I also have a good series to defend, unlike her. Chelsea, to answer your question, no, I did not make up the word outro. I wish I could take credit for that, but I cannot. The word outro was made up by one Charlie is so cool like, link here and in the sidebar. For a while I thought I had made up the word outro, and I got really excited because I thought I'd made up a word, but then I remembered that I'm not actually that creative and therefore it couldn't have been me. Keely! Oh my gosh, your video was amazing. I'm so happy because loads of my friends were in it. Thank you for that. Even though you didn't do it just for me, thank you anyway. It was brilliant. I cried. I cried because I was laughing so hard, and there were literally tears streaming down my face. And my roommate came in and she gave me this look because she thought I was insane because I could not control myself at all. I actually don't think my roommate knows about this vlogging thing. I don't think I'm going to tell her. I think she would think it was incredibly weird. You also would be doing a great service as to not tell her as well, because I'm not sure if I want her to know just yet. So thanks. Keely, I know exactly what you mean about the perks of being a wallflower. I've lent that book out so many times, and I think it's actually finally back home. And I hate lending out books because I'm always afraid that I won't ever get them back. But this one is different because I just think that everyone should read it. Keely, not only did you forget that it was Kaylee Shelton's birthday, but you also forgot that it was Sarah Palin's birthday. Can't believe you. It's so rude. Chelsea, I'm actually going to do this in an American accent. Chelsea, your art was the prettiest art of all the art. I hope you know what that means. Also, I found out that the Queen has a YouTube channel. I will link it right here, right in the British flag. I don't actually know how often the site gets logged into. Oh, here it says last login 6 days ago. Oh, that's not bad. The royal channel, the official channel of the British monarchy. I love that. That's great.